Good evening. Great start. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to The Boys Play D&D. I'm your Dungeon Master for tonight, Brett, and we are currently running the boys through a renamed version of the Tomb of Horrors. This Tomb of Boruzo is the placeholder of a fabled flick of fate, which has nothing to do with a certain pick. It's just a flick of fate. And the boys are currently playing a party of band members that are currently trying to find this flick of fate. Last, they made their way through a unholy throne room and ended up finding themselves face to face with an Afriti, a type of genie that was trapped. Since they did not bauble the genie at all, it decided to grant their wishes. And our resident half drummer had decided that he was going to wish to take the whole group to Boruzo and hopefully to the flick of fate that he was holding. The other two wishes, one was made to make sure all the treasure that they found was nice and safe outside of the dungeon, whereas the third one was a wish to make everybody stronger. What ended up happening with that is that everyone's strength score actually increased on their character sheets. With that, they disappeared in a puff of smoke, and the crew ended up exploring the final room of the Tomb of Horrors. In this final room, they encountered a ghost, which basically sapped out a bunch of their spells and abilities before stumbling upon a skull that, when touched, rose to life and cackled towards them. Before we move any further here, I will mention that I've been putting together a watch together so that you can listen to the rock and roll music that we've been listening to for the majority of this campaign, to try and get the band-like feel. Since some of that stuff is illegal to show on Twitch, we are just playing it through Watch Together. If you would like to watch along with us, you can check out the link that is hopefully posted in the chat there, and you can listen along. So with that, this skull started to rise up from the floor where they had left, and they were able to see that this little flick seemed to be on the inside of the skull, and it rose up into the air and kind of cackled, "All aboard!" as it rose to the air and began its attack group. So I would like everybody to roll initiative. All right, begin to do that. All right.
Oh, damn. Got some speedy boys tonight.
Those are some fire initiative rolls.
Now for us to roll nat ones on all of our attack rolls.
She's wagging.
Yeah, Roll20's got some issues going on at the moment, so...
Would we still be under the effects of the Hero's Feast?
I believe we said that you would be. I think there was a couple hours left. Yeah, you're still under the effects of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's ready?
I think so.
I
Okay.
gotta throw Oron in there. At a 15.
Okay. I'll get my turn here. That's a pretty good initiative you guys had there. Kate, Damien, you're up while I'm adding her on.
Feed it to him.
Okay. Okay. Or you mean your rapier? I assume. Okay. Roll for attack. That hits. Roll for damage. Okay.
D12. I think. Yeah, D12. I marked it down here.
Okay. All right. So is that the slashing flourish, or which one's is that? The 8 slashing flourish. That's the piercing damage. That's what I was thinking it'd be too. Okay.
Yeesh.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you kind of dart in. You see the skull start to rise up. You see actually the skull with it's got these magical gems eyes, teeth are glowing and flashing towards you, and you can see as it rises up, you start to see a ghostly body start to form around it, and there it appears to be gaining a transparent, looking crown similar to the one that you guys saw in the throne room before, and a spectral body robes is starting to take place underneath it. You go and take a stab at the skull itself, and you do actually decent damage to it, but you realize that even with your magic rapier, it seems to be only taking partial damage from the slashing attack. But then all of a sudden, there's like the booming noise as this force damage goes out from the banishing smite, and that seems to do full damage to it. Is there anything else you want to do? I think you used your bonus action to. I guess you've got an extra attack, I assume. All right, so you go for the rapier attack. You go and stab at the skull, and it kind of like bobs and leaves out of the way, and you actually miss with the 18 there. Okay. You can. Yeah, you can get through. It's, okay. You go past, and it kind of like takes a swipe at you with a spectral hand, but that's about it. It doesn't manage to make an attack. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Slash, you're up.
All right. I'm going to take the spot that Damien just vacated. If I can move my token. There it goes. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw, and I'm going to designate all my allies as not being affected by it.
Okay. Is that a failure on you? Are you 17 or 16?
Mine's 16.
Okay, so yeah, he passes. So
Okay,
does
so
he take half
still
damage?
takes half damage. Yeah.
Okay. Which damage are you using for it?
Radiant.
Okay.
And my spirit guardians are little cherubs flying around me, and they're all carrying roses
Okay.
and playing little instruments.
Perfect.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to make an attack with my my feature, my battle magic feature.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Okay. 24 hits. Roll for attack. 9 slashing
is-
damage.
Yes.
All right. So
And
did
that
you roll
is
damage for
magical slashing. Oh,
Yeah.
damage for the spirit guardians was the 16.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. And so you watch as the spirit guardians start to try. The little cherubs start to try and dive bomb the skull, basically. And they are basically they're peppering off of it, and basically having little explosions happening. They don't seem to be doing any damage. There seems to be something that's preventing those from doing damage.
Huh.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's go to Ansel. You're up.
Okay. Since Damien was able to run away no problem, I will do the same and just move back.
Okay.
And then I will just make fun of him. I'll just go, hang on. Yeah, I'll just insult him with something that I can't think of at the moment. So let's move on. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery.
All right. That's wisdom?
Yep.
Okay. All right. He passed the save, and you kind of yell at him. Nothing appears to happen based on that. You toss out an insult, basically like, "Fuck you! You're not a very good singer," or something like that. And he kind of looks back at you, just kind of cackles. No effect.
All right. That'll be my turn.
Oh, and it says, I don't know why it says Acerak. I actually changed it to Boruzo. Either way, in Tomb of Horrors, his name was Ace.
It does say Boruzo in our chat.
Oh, does it? I just see like the nameplate underneath says it.
Oh, we can't see that, I don't think. If you're talking about the nameplate on the token.
All right. So, you guys watch as the head skull kind of tilts back, and you hear as it kind of this chilling howl emits throughout the entire room. And
Sorry, what was that, Brett? You cut out.
Oh, there's a huge howling noise as the Demilich howls out really loudly, and it kind of chills through you. I need everybody to make a DC 15 sorry, I said 15. Shouldn't have said that. Constitution saving throw. But now you know what it is. Gotta be. My bad. Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this one.
Okay.
I am also going to use my inspiration on this one.
Nice.
Fuck.
Okay. So this piercing howl through everybody's ears, and it is extremely frightening. And every one of you guys start to realize we are fighting one of the biggest legends in rock history, and what are we doing here? And you start to feel this bit of fear biting into you. But with the Hero's Feast that you guys took, you actually are able to shake that off, no problem. Slash, on the other hand, though, this howl bites your soul, and you think for 1 minute about your mentor that sent you on this trip, and it brings you to a feeling of hopelessness, and you pass out conscious at 0 hit points.
Oh!
Ouch.
Okay, and that Boruzo's turn. Could have been way worse.
I can't believe I rolled a 7 and a 2. I have a plus Constitution save.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I would have rolled an 8, it would have been fine.
Big rip.
Shit.
We're
It's
not too sure.
tough to tell. You'd have to try to. You are unconscious at 0 hit points right now, Slash.
The flick is mine.
I got the banjo.
We just take the flick and run.
Never leave a man behind.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna move up here, look at the skull, tell him there's only one rock legend, and do what Doug does.
Okay. So you roll for an attack and hit Flame Tongue Warhammer, and you end up missing as the skull is surprisingly limber in life for being dead for 100 years.
Well, I'm gonna swing
Tough
again.
Okay. That one is roll. You can roll for damage.
And can I add a flourish to this one?
Yep.
I'll add the D6 since I don't have Bardic Inspiration left. I'll add a defensive flourish.
Okay. What does defensive flourish do again? Just for my
He'll
sake?
do 3 extra damage, and I'll gain 3 AC till my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So once again, bludgeoning damage is not as effective. The fire damage, let me double check, does not seem to be effective, so that's good. Sorry, by affected I mean seem like it, like he's not resistant to it or anything. Yeah,
it is.
It's immune to fire.
I mean, it's a demi-lich. It's gonna have a lot of defenses.
True.
All right, Dearmute, you're up.
I'm still going to take my bonus action with my offhand attack, knowing it's still not going to do nothing. But
Oh, damn.
Nice.
All right. Okay, 18 bludgeoning damage, Warhammer. That is a regular Warhammer, though, correct?
yeah,
You go and you're like, this is going to be the perfect shot, and you go and just smack it straight on, crack it right over the skull. Like any other skull you think would be shattered in the course of that attack. This one does not even have a scratch on it. It seems to be immune to non-magical attacks.
well, I'm going to look behind me at Warren and just got to hit harder.
I don't know if that's the plan.
And yeah, that's the
I
end
am
of my
going to
turn.
murder this mic. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
That's your turn, Doug.
Yeah.
Alright, on my turn, I'll be like, Slash, you son of a bitch, you need to see the flick, and I'm gonna cast Mask Your Wounds.
Okay.
And that heals
Alright.
everyone around us for 21, because it's, yeah.
Nice.
It says I can choose up to
Nice.
I get 2 more health.
Oh, that thing's scary.
goddamn right.
Yeah, you.
Get up,
you-
old
What am I
timer.
doing facing the ceiling?
You slipped. I'm gonna try and back the fuck up so the big boy can get in here.
As you were doing that, it is going to take a legendary action. And. And it looks towards Damien. It goes, You have a bit of magic there. I think it's time to wither away. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I will cast Counterspell.
Hey,
A cow?
Just at 3rd level, though.
Interesting. Let me read Counterspell.
If it's 3rd level or lower, it just fails. If it's higher than that, I need to make a check.
I don't believe this is technically a spell.
Oh! Sadness.
So I believe this means that you'll lose the spell slot, and
Yep.
yeah, it's not in this spell list book or anything like that. It's a trait of the creature.
Alright, I tried.
nice try.
Yeah. Yep. Wisdom saving throw. Yep. You all of a sudden feel this great weight just kind of like holding you down. You don't like wither away like he said, but like you feel you feel thinner and everything feels further away, and things just aren't like, you just don't feel right now. And then now we move on to Oran's turn.
Oh, I was backing up too.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can do that.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take a big lunge to the left and hit the perfect prime time front double bicep.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hit him with a 7th level Scorching Ray.
Damn.
Quickened Scorching Ray.
Okay. And that's a spell attack, I believe?
Yep.
Okay.
I have to roll